Hello guys and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Emmanuel. If you are new to this YouTube channel, what I do is piano breakdown of gospel songs and gospel piano tutorials. And on this one, we have I Love You by Moses Bliss featuring Sunmisola, and the song is done on the key of G. If you haven't listened to the song, I will drop the link in the description section for you to listen to the song from his official YouTube channel. You can also listen and download the song from other streaming platforms. Before we dive into the breakdown, I will be starting something in the month of September, which is called Practice Scale with Me, PSWM. I believe strongly that understanding of scales and chord really help to score songs better. So I'll be giving more info on that in my subsequent videos. So without delay, let us dive into the breakdown. For this part, your left hand you are holding which is a major seventh on C. Okay, but we're on G currently. Then you go to your major seventh on G, which is a do mi so ti ti do mi so ti, right? Then you come back to your five so ti re. So that's all you have for your left hand. You have fa la do mi to your do mi so ti, then to your so. So that's for your left hand. Then okay, for your right hand you have mi mi la la ti ti la la mi mi la la ti ti la re re la la ti ti la la mi mi la la ti ti la la re. So that's all you have. So both right hand and left hand together. You have something like this. Okay. Alright, so let's take the verse. We have love, it's me standing here with words for you, precious words from my heart to tell you how I feel for you. You obsess my mind, you consume my heart with your unfailing love. That's why I sing this song to you. You obsess my mind, you consume my heart with your unfailing love. That's why I sing this song to you. I love you. I love you. Okay, so let's first do a breakdown of the verse. Then we'll go to the chorus of the song. Then I think the bridge or maybe the other part, the vamp. So for the verse, there's the first part which has Lord, it's me. The progression is quite different from You Obsess My Mind. So we're going to break it down. I'm going to take the Lord, it's me part first. Then we'll now go to You Obsess My Mind part. So we'll do it step by step so that we can get it. Okay, so let's look at the breakdown. So we have Lord, it's me. That's your 4 to your 1. So for the 4, you have on your right hand you have your fa la do. On your left hand you have your fa. It's me. So the next chord is your 1. You have your mi so do. On your right hand, that's first version for do mi so. Then your left hand you have your do so do. standing here, then it was for you. Okay, so the next set of chords you have your 6 4 5. So for the 6 you have on your right hand you have your la do mi, on your left hand you have your la mi la. Then the next chord 4 you have your fa la do. I explained that earlier. Fa la do right hand, fa do fa left hand. Which was for you? That's your 5. That's the next chord. Right hand so to re, left hand sorry so. Then you go back to then you repeat that again. Precious world 4. From my heart, go to your 1. Yeah, we've explained this. You're repeating the set of chord to tell you how. 6 4. I feel for you. So that's that for this part. You go from your 4 to your 1, then you play your 6 4 5. Alright, let's look at the breakdown of the next part of the verse. You have you obsess my mind. Okay, that's your 2. For your 2, your right hand you have that's your first inversion for your refala. Then for your left hand you have your you consume my. Then the next chord is your 6. Your right hand you have your that's for your right hand. That's like a second inversion for your la do mi la do mi. That's like your second inversion for your la do mi. Yeah, excuse me. So for your left hand you now have your la mi la, right? With your unfailing love. So that's the next set of chords. You're going from your 7 then to your 1. So for your 7 you have your right hand you have your sotiri. Then your left hand you have your just your T octave. You're holding your T octave. Then go to your 1 with your friend. Okay, so for your 1 you have your so do mi, which is the second inversion for do mi. So that's for your right hand. Then for your left hand you have your do so do. That's where I sing this song to you. Okay, so the next chord is your sotiri, your 5, right? Right hand you have your sotiri, left hand you have your sorry. So that's all about this part. So let's take it one more time. Let me try and explain. Your 2, you obsess my mind. Then you go to your 6, you consume my heart. Then to your 1, with your faith in love. Then you go, you now go to your 5. That's why I sing this song to you. Then you go to the verse, I love you. Alright, so let's look at the verse. Okay, so for the chorus we have I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Okay, so let's do the breakdown of that part. The progression is I'm moving from your 4 to your 5, 6, 1, 5. So 4, 5, 6, 1, 5. So the first chord you have I love you, which is your 4. Right hand fa la do, left hand fa do fa. I love you. Okay, so to get to the 6, we are going through the 5. So we walk up from the 5 to the 6. So for the 5, you have your right hand so to re, left hand sorry so. Then to the next chord, I love you, which is the 6. So 4, 5, 6. For the 6 you have your la do mi, then left hand, that's for your right hand, left hand la mi la. I love you. Then you play your 1. For your 1, you play your so do mi, right hand, which is the second inversion for do mi. So that's for your right hand, left hand you play your do so do. I love you. And the next chord is your 5. Right hand so to re, left hand sorry. So that's it. I love you. I love you. 4, 5, 6. I love you. 1. I love you. To your 5. Alright. So let's look at the I think this next part is gonna be the last part. So let's look at that. Alright, so for this next part, we have something like this. Nothing can take your place, nothing compares to you. Who is like unto you? I love you. Who else can die for me? Who else can shed his blood? Who else can give his life? I love you. Alright, so let's do a breakdown. So, nothing can take your place. So, the first chord we have here, for right hand, we have our Fa, Do, Re. For left hand, we have our Do, Fa, Do. Nothing compares to you. So, the next chord we have here is, for right hand, we have Fa, La, Do. Then, the left hand, we have Fa, Do, Fa. Who is like unto you? Now the next chord we have here is right hand we have Mi So Do, which is first inversion for the Mi So. Then left hand we have just So octave. Then I love you. So for your left hand we still say the same thing. You have your So octave. Then your left hand from your Mi So Do, which is first inversion, you move to your Re So Ti on your right hand. And Resoti, it's the second inversion for your Sotiri, right? Then you repeat that again. So that's that for this part. Alright, guys. So for Nothing Can Take Your Place, we have we also have something like this in the song. Nothing can take your place, nothing compares to you. Who is like unto you? I love you. Alright, so let's do a breakdown of that part. So this is what you have. Nothing can take your place. So you're doing a walk up like this. Right. So let's break it down. The first chord we have here is your right hand. You have you have your we're on G. So you have okay. So let's do a breakdown. Let's take it one after the other. For your right hand, you have your Re, Fa, Do. That's for your right hand. Re, Fa, Do. Then for your left hand, you have Do, right? Then the next chord. For your right hand, you now have Mi, So, Do. For your right hand. Then your left hand, you have Do. Then the next chord. Your right hand, you have Fa, Do, Re. Then for your that's for your right hand. Fa, Do, Re. Then for your left hand you have Re. Just Re octave. Then the next chord out of this set is for your right hand you have your Do, Re, Fa, Do, Re, Fa. That's for your right hand. Then for your left hand you have Fa, Fa, Fa. Then that's for that. So let me play it all together. You have something like this. Do, do, re, fa, right? Then the next set of chord is Fa, Sol, La, Do. Okay, so the first chord you have here is your La, Do, Fa, which is your first inversion for Fa, La, Do. That's for your right hand. Your left hand, you just have Fa octave. Then the next chord you have on your right hand, Ti, Re, So, which is your first inversion for So, Ti, Re. That's for your right hand. For your left hand, you have just your So octave. The next chord is for your right hand, you have Do, Fa, La, which is the second inversion for Fa, La, Do, right? And on your that's for your right hand. On your left hand, you have your La, just octave. Then you have you go to your 1, which is your Do on your left hand. But for your right hand, you are playing your suspended fourth, which is your Fa, So, Do, right? Suspended fourth, or sus 4, Fa, So, Do. That's for your right hand. Your left hand, you just have your Do octave. Then you now resolve by going to you go to your saw to resolve. Alright, so for this chord you have your sus2 where you're playing inversion on your right hand, which is your re sol do, which is your first inversion for sus2, and that's for your right hand. For your left hand, you play just the sol octave, right? Then the next chord is now your left hand will still is now this. This is the next chord now. Your left hand is still staying on that saw, while your right hand now plays your second inversion for sol ti re, which is your re sol ti, right? So that's about that. Alright, so that's all on today's video on piano breakdown of I Love You by Moses Bliss featuring Sunmisola. Thank you for watching, thank you for liking, and thank you for subscribing. See you in my next video. Bye.